What's up everybody, and welcome to another edition of AGR's Pop Culture Reviews. And it has been some time since we've had a Bishoujo statue on the show, and I'm very excited, especially for this one. This is probably one of the most anticipated items from Kotobukiya in a very long time. Now, the late 70s and early 80s really gave rise to a very unique genre in film. Today we know it as the slasher horror movie. Of those films, only a select few would become true classics, and of course you would have copycats, really low-budget films that try to capitalize on their popularity. Now, one of the franchises that really stood out in the early 80s was the Evil Dead series, and in fact, it created its own subgenre, giving birth to the slasher horror black comedy, and it was freaking hilarious! Not to mention, it gave us one of the most badass, iconic characters in horror movie history, Ash Williams. So when Kotobukiya decided to take on the Evil Dead series, man, I was in. So today we're going to be reviewing Kotobukiya's version of Ash Williams, the Evil Dead 2 Bishoujo statue. Let's take a closer look. Remember folks, shop smart, shop S-smart. And this is an absolutely magnificent piece. Look at how beautiful this is. Kotobukiya never disappoints. I absolutely love the head sculpt here. It is remarkable. The hair sculpt alone is worth the price for this piece. Just take a look at how intricate it looks. I definitely love the bangs. It's a very sexy look. Countenance in the face is great, and I love that little snicker. It looks freaking awesome, guys. This is a beautiful head sculpt overall. They did a really great job at creating, in Bishoujo form, the Evil Dead concept. This remarkable attention to detail also extends to the torso and upper body of this figure. Just look at how intricate that is. The shirt looks fantastic, it looks like actual fabric. I absolutely love the straps. The color palette here is magnificent. Skin tone is really great, and I like that you actually get to see a little bit of skin. It's really cool. The blood spatter patterns look awesome, especially in her midsection. I also want to draw your attention to the sculpt on the shirt itself. It seems like there's a lot of tension on it, and see the way that it's tugging into her shorts. It's awesome. Now, the lower section of this piece is equally impressive, very sexy. Just take a look at the short shorts, very well sculpted. I have to say, I like the little frills on the side. The belt buckle is amazing. I like that the end of the strap on the belt is slightly out of the actual waist, which gives it a real sense of three-dimension. It's really well done, guys. The boots here are also incredibly well sculpted, and there's a lot of detail there. Just take a look at the laces and how intricately that's done. I also like the fact that she's kind of lifting her back heel, which is really awesome, guys. Overall, they did a magnificent job here. This is an incredibly sexy statue. Now, what Ash Williams figure would be complete without his iconic chainsaw? And if you guys weren't impressed with all the other stuff already, just take a look at how awesome they recreated the chainsaw. It is incredibly detailed, guys. I love the blood spatter patterns. They look amazing. I also love the color palette here. You really get a sense of how realistic this looks. I like the dull finish on the red. The silvers look great. And just take a look at the wooden handle. That is awesome, guys. This thing is done so well. I mean, you gotta love all the detail that Kotobukiya and all the effort that they went into to get this thing right. Now, let's just keep it real, guys. This is a Bishoujo statue, so we do have to pay a little fan service. The reverse side of this piece is not only brilliantly sculpted, but it's incredibly detailed, and you also get a nicer view of the now iconic double-barrel shotgun that she wears behind her back, another signature weapon. Of course, we're going to pay some fan service. It looks absolutely beautiful here. You get a much greater appreciation for how sexy the stance is, and here you get a nice shot of her heel going up. You definitely have to mirror this one, guys. Now, this is the thing that really turns this piece over for me. It's definitely the base. It is one of the thinnest profiles I've ever seen, but stylistically it is done so well. It simulates the floorboard on the original cabin, which is really creepy. Look at the hand crawling out of the basement. Again, that's another iconic part of the movie. And you have that really nice chain. And guess what, guys? It's actual metal. They didn't cheap out on it. Then you have this really detailed version of the Necronomicon, another icon of the film, and guys, just take a look at the detail there. It is amazing. This is beautiful and a low profile relative to the piece. Now, this is an easy one, guys. This is an instant Holy Grail piece, and this one's going to sell out very quickly. I imagine when this thing hits eBay, the prices are going to be astronomical, so if you want this, or if you're an Evil Dead fan or love Ash Williams in a different form, definitely pick this one up as soon as possible. Now, before I go, I just want to send a real special shout out to the folks at Kotobukiya and Big Bad Toy Store for sending this wonderful piece over for review. And if you're interested in this and other collectibles, please visit www.bigbadtoystore.com. Alright everybody, so that's my official review on Kotobukiya's version of Ash Williams' The Evil Dead 2 Bishoujo statue. As always, I thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next AGR's Pop Culture Reviews.